The thing that inspires me the most about Prince is his belief in himself. Oftentimes we wear so many hats trying to figure out which one works in certain situations, but in every single situation you saw Prince. He really enforced knowing your power. I met Prince back in 2010. I actually got a phone call from his manager and I had no idea who the artist was that they were talking about. They just said somebody wanted to meet me. I met Prince on his Welcome to America tour. One day I was out at an after party with the band, and I wasn't in the band yet. He didn't know I was a dancer. And I just started dancing, like most people do at parties. And he looks at me and he goes, "Do you want to come on tour?" So I was like, "You're joking, obviously." Like, no. 3 weeks before his Welcome to Australia tour, he asked me again, "Do you want to come on tour?" And I said, "Sure, you know, why not?" In that program, everybody else was listed as drummer, the keys, and I was listed as Muse. And ever since that tour, I've been listed as Muse. Legends like Prince, people of his time, people of his era, would perform and will perform for 5 people at 100 speed. It was the Sayers Club. There were 20 of us on this tiny, 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 tiny little stage. And it was so magical because we didn't care. At that show, it was a reminder to me that it doesn't matter how many people are watching. If you're good, you're good. This is a person who, especially at the time where he passed away, really, really, really was concerned with the next generation. He wanted us to strive, but he also wanted us to know. And he wanted us to be so good at knowing that we got to pass it down. His legacy is going to be about researching, knowing who this man is going to be. His energy will never die. And really understanding that anybody who loved him, it's their obligation to keep his legacy moving. When you take any love you have and you put it outside of your body, especially if it is geared towards Prince, that is continuing his legacy. When it comes to my favorite Prince song, I have 2. I actually have like 7. When we were performing in Australia, anybody who's worked with him knows that his cymbal stage was not quite 5'10" like me, especially not quite 6'2" in heels. So every single show, there were 8 shows, you would think that I would get it by the 2nd show or the 3rd show, maybe the 4th show. Every single time when Doves Cry would come on, I would jump up and bang my head on the top of the stage. Every show, all 8 shows, I did it every single time. My favorite songs from the past couple years gonna be The Breakdown. It gets me every time, and also, I've never said this on camera, but Black Muse, he wrote that for me.
Really? Can you have me sing part of either song?
So, continuing on with the legacy, I feel like if I did sing, he would kind of like mess that up a little bit. So I'm gonna let you go listen to it, support him.